Hey guys, it's Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe so we can be friends and all that jazz. And you can leave a like and a comment if you feel like it, if you're in the mood, Anyways, since I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video right now is probably bored, stuck at home, doing nothing, bored out of their mind, probably eating, because that's what I was doing. Because of that, I know a lot of people, if you're like me, I'm in California right now, a lot of people are quarantined and are supposed to be staying in their house. So I know a lot of people are getting bored. So that's why I decided to make this video on Netflix shows that you can binge while you're quarantined. I'm giving y'all the tea, the good shows to watch, so you don't have to go try out shows like Riverdale. I'm not trying to be mean, but...
Kill him! Protect the princess!
Run.
Watch shows like Riverdale, and it's just all bad. Before I get started, I just want to say that I know the coronavirus has really affected a lot of people and a lot of people's families and all of that, so it is really serious. And I don't know, I just want to say I'm really sorry if it has affected you, and I just want to say that good things are coming. I hope. I can feel it, I think. Now let's get into this video. Okay, so let me fix my top. The first show is AllAmerican. At first, I was skeptical about watching this show because everybody was talking about it, all my friends, and I thought it was gonna be like one of those overhyped shows, like, okay, it's not that serious. But I gave it a chance. Everybody I know was watching it, my family, and everyone was saying it was good. So I decided to try it out, and it actually was really good. It's not overhyped. I would say it's probably one of the best shows on Netflix right now. So give it a chance. It has like a mix of like drama, like a little bit of thrill, like sports. Even if you're not like a sports fan, it's like not really, I mean, it has sports in it, but it's not all about sports. It has a lot to it. It gets emotional a lot. I cried a couple times. Yeah.
Really feel it. Why'd you call last night? You say all I ever do is just control your life.
I'm gonna read the plot summary now. I got my iPad right here to read the plots, just to give you guys a better idea if I'm not explaining it well. It says, inspired by the true life story of NFL Super Bowl champion Spencer Singer, AllAmerican is an inspiring ensemble family drama about a young high school football phenom, Spencer James, and the two families whose homes he shares after transferring from Crenshaw to Beverly High. His mother and brother in South Central LA and the Bakers of Beverly Hills. But as these two families in their vastly different worlds are drawn together, Spencer, the Bakers, and the James family will discover that the differences that divide us on the surface hide a deeper connection, the complicated, imperfect humanity that unites us all. Whew, that was a long one. Oh my God, I felt like I was reading a story in class. Oh, I miss school. Anyways, on to the next show, Greenhouse Academy. This one's definitely more of like a teenage type of show, type of vibe going on.
That's a vibe.
It's a little cringy at some points, but overall it's really good and it has a good plot and everything. The acting, some parts are a little like, okay, it could be better, but I think as the show went on, they kind of like got better at it. Not
like saying I'm the critic of acting, but
It's the lamb sauce!
Come on, man.
I'm starting to get pissed.
yeah, just putting that out there. The plot summary is almost a year after their astronaut mother's tragic death, brother and sister Haley and Alex Woods begin to attend an elite boarding school for future leaders. However, they soon realize that everything is not as it seems. yeah, it's basically about a brother and a sister, and they end up attending this school, and it's all crazy, and at first nobody likes them and all that. Okay, show number 3 is Sex Education. Okay, I know that sounds bad, but it's not that bad as the title makes it seem. This is actually one of my favorite shows.
Just saying.
The acting is really good. I love all the characters. It's so funny. It's good. It's good. Just give it a chance. Give it a chance. It has like a lot of character development, so it like really makes you like all the characters and like see their backstory and how they are, how and why they are how they are. And I really like that about shows when I watch them, when they have really good character development. So it's definitely not PG. Like I said, it's not terrible. There's just certain parts where it's a little, they be getting a little freaky, so it's probably not the best for really young children, but it is a really good show, and it's not actually like all about all of that. This is a plot. Socially awkward high school student Otis may not have much experience in the lovemaking department, but he gets good guidance on the topic in his personal sex ed course. Living with mom, who is a sex therapist, being surrounded by manuals, videos, and tediously open conversations about sex, Otis has become a reluctant expert on the subject. When his classmates learn about his home life, Otis decides to use his insider knowledge to improve his status at school. So he teams up with whip-smart bad girl Maeve, she's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites in that show, to set up an underground sex therapy clinic to deal with their classmates' problems. But through his analysis of teenage sexuality, Otis realizes that he may need some therapy of his own. The next show that I'm going to talk about is called Baby. Yes, B-A-B-Y. Baby. This is another one of my favorite shows. It's a little scandalous, I'm not gonna lie. Not a lot of people know about this one because it's one of those like, I want to say it's like Italian. It was originally made in Italy or something like that. I don't know, but they did like an English version of it, and the acting's really good, all of that. And let me tell you, the characters are so attractive. Like this one guy in it, oh, he is so fine. That's gonna be my husband. I'm gonna move to Rome or Italy, wherever he is, and we're gonna get married someday. That's my baby. Anyways, about the show, this one's another one that's not PG. It's not that bad, but yeah, once again, there's parts in it that are a little explicit. So let me just read y'all the storyline. It says, by day, Chiara is a promising student at one of Rome's most elite private high schools. By night, she leads a scandalous secret life. Yeah, definitely scandalous. They be doing a lot.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
The next show is Elite. This one to me is kind of similar to Baby. I think it's mainly because of the uniforms that they wear. They're similar. And it's also another one of those shows where it wasn't originally made out here. I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm saying. I hope. But the storyline's completely different than the Baby one. This one's also not PG. I feel like half of these aren't PG and they're a little R-rated. When 3 working class teens enroll in an exclusive private school in Spain, the clash between them and the wealthy students leads to murder.
I got murder on my mind. I got murder on my mind.
When I'm all alone in my jail cell, I tend to get in my feelings.
I just started watching it. I think I'm on like episode 5, and it's already pretty good. And it's already making me mad. The next show is On My Block. This show is really funny. I know this one kind of has a lot of hype as well. It is a little cringy at some points. Like they be saying stuff and I'm just like, nobody says that. But overall, it's pretty good. Jamal and Jasmine are the funniest characters, and they be putting the show on their back. You'll have some laughs in there. On My Block follows I don't know how to say this, quartet of bright, street savvy friends who are navigating their way through high school, including all of the triumph, pain, and newness they experience along the way. Lifelong friendships are tested as Monse, Ruby, Jamal, and Caesar confront the challenges of adolescence and life in their predominantly Hispanic and Black neighborhood in South Central Los Angeles in this coming-of-age comedy series.
No. Boss. Leader. Jefe. Say I'm your daddy.
You are not my daddy. It's Jamal.
They be doing a lot, let's just say that. And I don't know. It's like a teen show. They be running around by themselves a lot, which I could never do. So I don't. Black Mirror. This show is wild. I can't watch too many episodes of it in the same sitting because it's just too much for me. It's too much. I can't watch a lot of episodes in one day. I can't do it. It's overwhelming. There's so much going on, but it will definitely keep you entertained. It's very trippy for the smokers out there. This is probably a good show for you. I personally don't smoke, but I'm just saying it's very trippy, so. Like the first episode, I freaking hated it. It was, in my opinion, disgusting. Lost my appetite. But it's definitely intriguing and will keep you entertained. What's cool about it is that like each episode doesn't have the same storyline. It has like different actors and stuff, and like different celebrities come in, so that's cool. The next show is called Anne with an E. This probably isn't gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but especially for the guys, because like for my brother, we tried to get him to watch it with us as a family, but he didn't want to watch it, mainly because of like the cover. He's like, no, I'm not watching that. It's gonna be girly. But it's actually super cute and lighthearted, and I think it's like a good family show for everyone to watch. This one, for once, is not inappropriate. It's not lighthearted because there's a lot of like deep stuff going on in it, but it has a lot of good messages and good lessons in it. Talks about like a lot of perspective and not judging other people without getting to know them. I don't know, just showing different sides of people, and like that you could bring the good out of people. It's very positive. And it's so cute because the main girl reminds me of my baby cousin, because they both like to talk a lot and they're both so unique and different. But yeah, it's really a cute show, but it's not like boring or just like straight up girly. Like the girl, the main one, she's kind of more like a feminist. She's like against how society wants her to behave.
She knew not a soul and was worried no one would like her.
We sent word to Mrs. Spencer to bring us a boy.
You don't want me.
There's no point in crying. There's been a mistake is all.
Girls can do anything a boy can do and more.
And you definitely will be crying like every 2 episodes, especially in the first ones. Oh, I was in tears half of the show. So it's a good family one though. On to the next show. I'm going to try to speed this up. The next one is When They See Us. This one's definitely very emotional, but it brings a lot of awareness to things that still happen today. I had a hard time watching it, and I would have to like break it up and watch it in separate days, like each episode, because it was just so emotional and like so heartbreaking to watch. First episode, I was crying up in the club in like the first 5 minutes. That's how it gets you. These 5 colored boys were falsely accused of raping a woman in a park, and it just shows how badly they were treated, and like how people made it seem like they did it, and like convinced these very young boys that they like, I don't know how to explain it.
And us.
Who you were in the park with?
I don't know names. I just got lost.
Where did you see the lady?
One lady.
The female jogger was severely beaten and raped. Every black male who was in the park last night is a suspect. I need all of them.
What's going on with my son? Your son was involved in a rape in Central Park.
But yeah, it's heartbreaking to watch, but it's very good because it's based off of a true story and everything, and it just really shows you like to open your eyes. And I think it would be good for a lot of people to see. Some people need to see it, to be honest, because the way they be talking. But we're not going to get into that right now. But this is what it says. In 1989, a jogger was assaulted and raped in New York Central Park, and 5 young people were subsequently charged with the crime. The Central Park 5 maintained its innocence and spent years fighting the convictions, hoping to be exonerated. This limited series spans a quarter of a century from when the teens are first questioned about the incident in the spring of 1989, going through their exoneration in 2002, and ultimately the settlement reached with the city of New York in 2014. The cast is full of Emmy nominees and winners. It's so good. Very hard to watch, but very good. It's the trials of Gabriel Hernandez. I haven't started watching this one yet, but I've seen stuff about it like all over social media and Twitter, and I heard that one's very sad as well, and it's also based off of a true story, so it's probably a tearjerker. I do plan on watching it though. I'm just kind of scared because especially when it has to do with like very young kids dying, I get so upset. I think it will definitely bring awareness to situations as well that need to be talked about. And yeah, if you can hold yourself together, it's definitely probably a good show to watch. It says, a boy's murder and the trials of his guardians and social workers prompt questions about the system's protection of vulnerable children. So basically, I think the boy, he was like very young. I'm pretty sure his mom treated him terribly, and I think she killed him. And I want to say it was the stepdad or her boyfriend, something to that effect. They killed him, and it's just terrible to see how he was treated and everything that happened to that poor little boy. So that's why I'm gonna have a hard time watching it. I have a bunch of other shows I could say, like Lock and Key, Trinkets. That's such a cute like girl power show. I'm just gonna end this video here because I don't want it to be too long. Y'all are probably getting bored watching me like, okay, let's just go find a show. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it or anything like that, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if you do end up watching any of the shows, and like tell me if you liked it, how you're feeling about it, and all of that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to. Please, 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 just do it. Because this video took me forever, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind. I ain't got nothing else to do anyways, so it's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.